Welcome to this new video. Remember, to illustrate these videos, we are using Jones Arc, a 10-staff company with over 3 years in the market and 2 ongoing projects. These are the folks that work at Jones, and they will help you see how things work. Jones Arc has a studio management plan, so you can see all features working. In this Play with Frank series, we're going to show you 9 videos to explain how all the features work. In this video, we're going to learn how task and time tracking works. The first thing Peter wants to do is come to his project and make sure that he has his team assigned to the project, and now he can create a new task. Let's call it Testing Frank. It's going to have a certain type of task, it's going to be linked to a certain deliverable, and it's going to be assigned to somebody, in this case, Sarah. He has planned 12 hours, and he will describe what the task is about. Once he hits save, he will see the new task here, and he will be able to comment, attach files, or even add some time tracking records. Very easily, you can start using the time and tracking what tasks you and your team are doing for the project. The email integration will send Sarah an email that a new project task has been created. From this project task, she will be able to learn right away that she has been assigned to the project task and she's responsible of it. When she logs into Frank, in the relevant activities tag, she will have a daily agenda with the tasks that have been assigned for her for that specific day. This shortcut to the recent projects comes quite handy. So once she's in the project, she will be able to start tracking time. Let's see how project time tracking works. Peter here is going to add hours to the Play with Frank project. He's going to select the task and he's going to select a deliverable. All of these features are optional, so you can decide how to track your time. Make sure you pick your time right, and make sure you add some notes for future reference. You can always use the save and copy or save and new to add more time tracking records. Now, tracking administrative time works as easy. Instead of having to create a new project like other platforms do, Frank can help you keep track of administrative time with a preset default options that will help you understand where the time of your staff is going. Make sure you select the time and you add some notes for future reference. The more information you add to Frank, the better outcome and more useful intel you will get from it. So once you start saving your time, your daily activities will be shown in this window. How can you keep consistent records? Frank will always be cross-checking that all of the information that is happening in the system, in the next session, we will show you how Frank can help you edit records. If you missed a record because you missed the hours or you missed the task, you can always come to the window of the agenda and select any of the records and use the edit tool to change all the things that are linked to that specific time tracking record. You can change the time, the task, or the workflow, or the project, or whatever was wrong in the original record. After adding time to the project, you will start to see how the dashboard immediately shows you the hours that have been used. And this is not only for Peter as the owner of the company, but Sarah, the project manager, she will see at her dashboard that the project has already used hours. Now, she comes and adds more hours as easily as we just saw, adding the time, adding the notes, and linking the specific time tracking to a specific task. Remember, the more you connect the information, the better results you will get. So how does this work for team members? Remember that there is a position that you have in your company, and there is a project role that you have in a specific project. In this particular project, only Tom Moore is assigned as a team member. So when Tom logs in, his role doesn't allow him to see the billings. But since he is assigned to the project, he will be able to add time to different tasks, workflows, or deliverables. By doing so, he will continue to use hours of the budget until necessary. Now, if that specific day he feels awful, as you can see, he can add a leave time, and this will immediately show in a gray color as absent from project work. Now, Mark, who's not assigned to the project, won't find the project and won't be able to add hours. This will help you control who can add hours to each one of your projects when you have multiple projects and multiple team members. So how does this information help you? Well, first things first, the dashboard will immediately show you how many days you're using of your project and how many hours are being used by everyone adding hours to the project. If you come to the activity report, you can select a project and you can select either custom dates or all the information for the project. This will give you a snapshot of the hours that are being used by each team member, assigned to each one of your deliverables, split by each one of your tasks, or even grouped by your task types. This is quite handy to get a quick look at how your project is going. You can always come down and look even further by team member, by deliverable task or task type, and find individual records that will help you see what's going on. Now, when you have multiple projects, the business intelligence tool will help you navigate through all your projects, all your tasks, all your staff, or filter a specific one that you want to search. You will get the executed hours, you will get the project percentage hours, which will give you the amount of billable time that is being used by your staff. When you have multiple projects and multiple clients and multiple staff, this tool becomes super handy. As you can see, you can navigate all the way down to records that you can edit if there's anything wrong. In the next video, we're going to show you how communications work with Frank. Thank you for watching.